So Jake Paul is going up against one of the MMA GOATs tonight, Anderson Silva. I know a lot of people want to see Jake Paul against an actual boxer. However, this is different. Anderson Silva is not your average MMA fighter. He actually has boxing skills. After all, he beat a former world champion in Chavez Jr. A lot of people are making a big deal about his age, but he was 45 years old when he beat Chavez Jr., and he's 47 years old now. So, like Silva said, age is nothing but a number, and he's making it look that way. Therefore, regardless of Anderson Silva being 47 years old, you have to give Jake Paul credit for taking this fight. And when it came to the other criticisms of him not fighting any boxers, well, that's not his fault. He tried. He tried to fight Tommy Fury and Hasim Rahman. Both fights fell apart, not because of him. So you have to give credit where credit is due, and I give Jake Paul a lot of credit for trying to fight Tommy Fury and Hasim Rahman, and now for actually fighting Anderson Silva. Hate him or love him, you have to respect him for that. Nevertheless, my prediction tonight, I'm picking Anderson Silva to win by all means necessary, either by unanimous decision if Jake Paul is fighting to survive, or by knockout if Jake Paul is fighting to win. If Jake Paul actually comes to fight and won't take an L for an answer, then I have Anderson Silva winning by knockout. I was really impressed by the skill set Anderson Silva showed against Chavez Jr. He doesn't panic, he doesn't overreact, he doesn't overshoot. He's cool, calm, and collective under pressure. And these are flaws I see in Jake Paul game. When Jake Paul fought Woodley the first time, Jake was overreacting to everything Woodley did. He was overshooting and constantly moving without a purpose, just burning energy. And I truly believe that's going to cost him tonight against Anderson Silva. Like I said before, I was highly impressed by Anderson Silva's performance against Chavez Jr. He showed me a lot in that fight. The way he outboxed Chavez Jr. with ease, the way he took Chavez Jr. best punches. More importantly, the most impressive thing was the way he applied pressure on Chavez Jr., pinning Chavez Jr. on the ropes, ultimately beating Chavez Jr. at his own game. An MMA fighter is not supposed to have the skill set to pull all of this off against a former world champion like a Chavez Jr., especially not at 45 years old. So if the same Anderson Silva that beat Chavez Jr. shows up tonight, then Jake Paul is in trouble. I have Anderson Silva knocking out Jake Paul then. On the other hand, the only possible way Jake Paul could win is by landing a right-hand haymaker that's going to put Anderson Silva lights out. According to Anderson Silva, he already got knocked out twice in sparring leading up to this fight. Which, if that's the case, then there's a really high probability Jake Paul is going to knock Anderson Silva out with a right hand. The right hand is the best weapon against the southpaw. But unluckily for Jake Paul, he never fought a southpaw, nor he knows how to. So this is going to be very, very interesting, and I can't wait. So go ahead and drop y'all predictions in the comment section below. Subscribe below and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of AKHi, AKHi TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.